We manufacture a wide range of products at Rosenbuaer, Minnesota, including EXT, heavy-duty, extreme-duty pumpers, aerials, and rescue trucks. We also produce the Timberwolf and Airwolf, along with industrial trucks and the Panther airport rescue and firefighting vehicles. Hi, my name is Kevin Kravita, and I'm the CEO of Rosenbuaer, Minnesota. Our facility has 3 buildings that consist of approximately 150,000 square feet. We currently employ 250 employees. We manufacture approximately 200 trucks a year. At any given time, we have between 30 and 35 trucks in production. Rosenbuaer, Minnesota was started by my grandfather in the mid-1930s. My grandfather was a blacksmith in the town of Linster, Minnesota. In the 1930s, my grandfather and 2 other gentlemen started the first volunteer fire department. Now they had a fire department, but they didn't have a truck, nor could they afford to buy a truck, so my grandfather offered to build a truck in his blacksmith shop and donate it to the city. My father, Mitch, joined the company in 1942. My career started in 1978, and currently 2 of my sons, Nick and Drew, are both working for the company. I formed a partnership with Rosenbuaer International in 1995. The partnership has given us exposure to the international market, and it's provided us access to products we would not have otherwise been able to access. Today, approximately 25% of the vehicles we manufacture are shipped outside of the United States.
Hi, I am Diana. I work at the front desk at Rosenbuaer, Minnesota. Wyoming is a lovely little town. It's a small town. The customers and dealers love to come here and go to their favorite spots for restaurants for lunch. I am at the main front desk. The phone calls all come through me. Anything from parts phone calls, service phone calls, calls for the sales coordinators, engineers, whatever people are calling for, I will connect them or find who they need. Anything that they need to have a nice visit, I will take care of it.
So upon receiving an order, our first step is to review the order and develop a list of questions for the customer. Things such as paint color, striping and lettering, and equipment mountings are clarified and documented in the build specification.
My name is Dave Green. My job consists of being the manager of the 6 inside sales coordinators and administration also. My daily routine would be to come in and help the guys that are working with our dealers on a daily basis to get pricing information. They are quoting trucks to people and they're relying on our inside people, so we give the dealer the most accurate information we possibly can for them to take to their customer.
Hi, my name is Tony Klanderud, and I'm a sales and project coordinator for Rosenbuaer, Minnesota. Right when we walk in the morning, we open up the emails and we check to see what kind of questions and information dealers and customers are requesting about their build process. We work closely with engineering and the customer through the pre-sale stages and pricing, design as well. And then when we move to the pre-construction meeting, going through your specs to make sure they're exactly what you're looking for. And sometimes there's a midpoint meeting so you can see the processes of your apparatus as it's being built, all the way to the final customer inspection.
Next, the order proceeds to our engineering department. Although we've already prepared a sales drawing that shows the overall view and dimensions of the vehicle, we now prepare individual drawings of each component.
My name's Joe Lidberg. I'm the lead production engineer. What we do on a daily basis is take our written specs and make a print packet to send out to the shop so that they can build these trucks. Every truck that we build, there's a lot of work that goes into it, working with the customer to decide what it is that they want and trying to come up with a package that works for them. Every one of the trucks that we do has some level of customization and engineering going into it. Everyone presents its own challenges, so you don't get bored. There's always something to be doing. I think that's my favorite part of this job and working with fire trucks is the uniqueness of it.
Hi, my name is Nick Kravita, and I'm the production manager here at Rosenbuaer, Minnesota. As the production manager, I am blessed to work with roughly 150 skilled craftsmen and women who are working from essentially a blank piece of paper constructing material into a finished form. Production starts with the handover of material from engineering. And so we work very closely with our internal engineering and sales departments to ensure accuracy and all information is understood before the actual production of the vehicle. On a daily basis, I'm guided by the 3 Ps, which would be people, process, and product. People are naturally our most important asset here, as after all, the fire truck is only as good as the people who are building it. We pride ourselves on being a family-owned and operated company since the inception, and you can really feel that in the culture still today. The second P is process. Being that we are completely a custom manufacturer, it's imperative that we have a clearly defined process for each department within production to understand what they're required to do and what they're responsible for. And finally, product. We pride ourselves here as well on being a very high quality, highly customized product. What our customers have come to expect from us here at Rosenbuaer, Minnesota is something that we are very proud of and will continue to build for many years to come.
Once the drawing packet's completed, the drawings are electronically downloaded where they're cut and formed.
My name is Andrew Gable. I am the supervisor of the parts fabrication department at Rosenbuaer, Minnesota. One thing about our department, we are the first step in the actual physical production of the truck. We take the information that we get from engineering and we turn it into actual physical parts. We have many different types of material that we process. We cut every single part that we manufacture in-house here, and we prep the surface and send it on to its home from there. Everything we do is custom, so it offers a lot of challenges. It's not a cookie cutter truck. We don't do the same thing over and over. Every single truck is different. It can be difficult at times. Each section takes us about 2 days to run through the department, so we can finish a truck start to finish in about 5 to 6 work days.
The individual body parts are provided to our fabrication department where they're used to build the body. On our aluminum bodies, Rosenbuaer, Minnesota uses a series of patented extrusions that form the framework of the body, which is considered the most durable body in our industry. To the best of my knowledge, we're the only U.S. manufacturer who provides as standard a lifetime warranty on our apparatus body. While the body is being fabricated, the chassis is prepared for installation of the fire pump and body. A subframe is installed, the front bumper is modified, and in the case of a commercial chassis, steps and/or battery boxes are fabricated and installed.
My name is Kevin Drulow. I'm lead and assistant supervisor in body manufacturing. I also help out the chassis prep supervisor. Typically, day in fabrication is we start the bodies that go on all of the trucks. And go through the blueprints, start welding the exoskeleton of the truck up, and then go through and fill all the compartments and all the tube work and then build the actual body that goes on the trucks. Chassis prep department works on setting that body onto the truck and takes care of like putting the PTOs, the drive lines, that sort of stuff. Any modification that needs to be done to the trucks, chassis prep kind of takes care of some of that stuff.
The body is now installed, and in the case of a rear mount pump, the pump is also installed onto the chassis. In the case of a midship pump, a pump module is constructed and the pump is installed in the module and plumbed according to the customer's specifications.
My name is Josh Gurton. I'm the pumps department supervisor. We have 2 areas in our department, our pump module area and our on-truck build. Each area has 5 work cells, 5 trucks, and 5 pump mods. So we start out building off of the shop order that is built by the customer and what they require on the apparatus. Engineering is always there to support us, but a lot of the work done in the plumbing department, the pumps department, is custom work done by the guys building and plumbing out the truck. It starts out with a manifold that's mounted to each pump, and the manifold is designed by engineering, and from there everything is custom. Each piece of every pipe is custom cut and welded to make its way out to the correct location on the apparatus.
Once the body and pump have been installed onto the chassis, the vehicle enters our electrical and pre-finished department, where wiring is installed, doors are fitted, and parts that have been painted are attached to the body.
I'm Dustin Willert. I'm the supervisor of pre-finish electrical, and we take care of the cab electrical, body electrical, pump electrical, pre-finish, and panel assembly. Quite a bit for one area. It takes a lot of coordination. I actually start on a truck when it comes in the pumps area. I pre-fit the entire truck for all the painted product, and I drill out for all the lighting that's going to go on the truck, on all the painted product in the rear face. After that's done and everything is sent to paint and pumps are done with the truck moves on to my area, and then that's when I start installing all the painted product, start installing all the electrical product, pre-wire the truck, all the cab electrical starts, all the pump electrical pre-wire starts, and we just start building it out from there.
Upon leaving our pre-finished department, the fire pump is pressure tested and a preliminary pump test is conducted. The truck now heads to our final finish department, where the shelves, slide-out trays, swing-out tool boards, along with lettering and striping is installed.
My name is Tom Leininger. I'm the final assembly manager. What we do in final assembly is take trucks that are about 70 to 80% complete and finish off all of the compartments, tops of the trucks, hose beds, take care of any vinyl tarps, cargo webbing and netting. Get the truck to a finished level so it's customer ready, and then it will go to the QC department for quality inspection and verification that everything's been done. In many cases, we also will install customer tools and equipment in particular ways they want it. Oftentimes, if it's a repeat customer, we'll reference a previous build and use that as a guide to add this one to their fleet.
My name is Dan McMahon. I'm the paint shop supervisor. Daily basis, get everyone set up, goals for the week, any supplies they need, support them in any way. There's an average of about 3 to 5 standard reds that everyone uses, but there's hundreds of colors. Parts come in, we have them pre-fitted in another building. They come to us labeled. We properly clean them, prep them, pre-clean them for paint. We send them through our bake booths. We bake up to 146 degrees for an hour, and then they will be rolled into our buffing area, and they can be buffed the same day.
I am Josh Clyden. I am the graphics and labeling supervisor here at Rosenbuaer, Minnesota. Everything from talking with the customers, making proofs, graphic layouts for the trucks. I have a team of 6 people that do all of the striping and labeling and make the trucks look like they do. Our team starts pretty much at the beginning of the line with doing chevrons on the backs and fronts of the trucks. And then they put on all the lights and things like that. And then when it gets more towards the end of the build, we have a couple more stripers that put on the striping and the graphics and then the labels as well for all the pump panel work, the discharges, all the switching and all things like that. So whatever the customer wants, we can pretty much do.
The truck is now tested by Underwriters Laboratory to assure it complies with NFPA standards.
My name's Andy Carlson. I'm the test pit supervisor out here. Where we do all the pumping, calibrating, and ULs, foam systems, pump systems, generators. I would say that each truck that comes out here, we pump a minimum of 6 to 8 hours. On a big industrial truck, we'll put more 8 to 12 hours on it because the foam systems take so much more time to calibrate. We have 40,000 gallons of water underneath us that we're using for our test pit. All the foam systems, the water pump, all the valves, all the pressure governors, all the electronics on the system, make sure everything is working as it is per the spec and the manufacturer's recommendations on how it should work. We also test all the FAA testing on all the Panthers. When we're done, our UL guy gives us a cert saying that everything is the way it should be as per NFPA, and we put a placard on it saying everything passed and ready for the customer.
After the truck has passed its testing, it now goes to our Detail and Quality Control Department, where it is thoroughly checked for compliance to the customer specification, as well as our own stringent quality standards.
My name is Warren Beltz. I'm the manager of the Quality Department. Our Quality Department here is broke down into 6 different areas of inspection. And the first area is a receiving inspection of the chassis and/or the aerial. The second area of inspection is an in-process inspection in the pump department and the body finish department. The third area is at the test pit, where we do performance tests on the pump, the foam system, and the generator. The fourth area is the final inspection. At the final inspection, we'll do a final review of the build spec, including change orders. We'll walk around the truck, we'll do all the operational tests. We take the truck over for a wash and a clean inside and out, and my detailers will do a finish and paint inspection. After detail, the truck is ready for customer final. At the end of the final, I will meet with the customer. I will do a walk around and we'll review all the findings off of their inspection report. The last area of the process is in truck ship. I go around the truck and make sure that all the findings that I reviewed with the customer at their final have been addressed. And then from there, it's just packaging the truck and preparing it for shipment.
Brian Bro, I supervise the mod squad. The mod squad takes care of the customer final requests, the add-ons that they want to add to their truck. Build process takes about a year, so then they may or may not add some of them, and that's what we take care of then. We get to see all the finished trucks. We put hands on every fire truck, make them look good, and make Rosenbuaer proud.
Our goal at Rosenbuaer, Minnesota is to manufacture a vehicle that meets or exceeds our customers' expectations. We do this by listening closely to the needs of the customer, manufacturing a truck to the best of our ability, and supporting the vehicle once it's gone into service. We want our customers to have 100% confidence in the vehicles that we manufacture. We realize they're putting their lives on the line, and we want them to leave the fire station knowing that the truck is going to perform. We are building a product that looks like a piece of art when it leaves here. But unlike a piece of art, we're putting these trucks into use to save property and lives. And I think that's a pretty honorable thing.